Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike here, and today I am on another adventure. Today I am going on the MSC Seaside, which I've never been on an MSC cruise before, and so it's going to be something new. There was a deal for it, and as you know me, I like to go on deals, and thought I would try it out. It's only a 3-day cruise. We're going to go to their private island, and we go to the private islands, we port overnight, and then we come back the next day. So let's go ahead and see what MSC is all about. All right, so MSC, their ships, they are a fairly new cruise company. Their ships are definitely newer than the Carnival ships I've been on. This one was built in 2017. I think it has 20 decks, and it's just about 1,100 square feet, or 1,100 feet long. So I'm excited to be going on it. Oh. So just dropped my bag off, and now I am on my way to the terminal. All right, so I feel the boarding process is a lot easier with MSC. We got on, we immediately get our room key, and they said we can go to our room. We don't have to wait for it to be done. So I think right now I'm gonna go up there and probably check it out and drop my backpack off. And the buffets are open right now as well, but more importantly, I'm gonna go try to find a bar. And yeah, just I'm excited. Here we go. It's my favorite talk. It's my favorite part where we walk across the gang ramp and I get to see the H ramp for the first time. How are you?
I have a black one. I don't. Mine's gold, but it's all like scratched up.
Good, how are you? Sure, I'll have a mojito. Actually, I'm most.
So right now everybody is at the bar. As soon as you walk in, everybody starts kind of conjugating there. So I'm gonna go up and find my room and drop my bag off. So now I'm looking for an elevator. This is a lot more lights and a lot more fancy, I'll say, than the Carnival ships I've been on. All right, so made it to my room, checked it out. Before I came to my room, got my first drink, which is a mojito. Pretty good, I've never had one before. So right now I'm trying to figure out where the manifest call is, you know, in case there's an emergency, or how they don my life vest, all that good stuff. So far, I mean, this boat is nice. Like, Compared to the Carnival ships I've been going on the older ones, Elation, Freedom, Liberty. You know, this ship is much more modern, much more current. The decoration is more current. Lots of mirrors everywhere, lots of neon lights. So just trying to figure out where to go now. Neon lights everywhere. This reminds me of an airport terminal. This is going to be a great spot to people watch. So I thought the screens right there was more of them, but once again, it's just mirrors. It's like a fun house. So they have a champagne bar. Not a big champagne drinker, but I'll try some bubbly. Lots of big windows, lots of seating. So if you've been to Disney World, they have basically magic bands for your wrist. So that's my next drink I'm trying. I've already had a margarita. A mojito. So now I'm trying the Masters of the Sea. I don't know how to say that last word. Somebody told me about this additive called buoy. And it's supposed to help with hydration and all that stuff. It has electrolytes and vitamin B's. So I squirted that in here because I'm in it for the long haul, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. And it's only 1 o'clock and I think I'm already drunk. I'm not sure, but I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna go explore the ship now and see what else I can find. All these mirrors, it's like being in a fun house though, so hopefully I don't get lost. And I am on the 6th floor and everything's on the 8th floor on this one, 8th and 16th. So here's the buffet on the 8th floor. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through and see if they got anything. First duck of the cruise is hidden. All right, so duck 2 is hidden. So one thing I enjoy is the cruise ducks. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up, but basically people hide ducks, and it's kind of like a little Easter egg. They hide the ducks, and then you can either keep them or you can re-hide them. What I did is I put my it's called a dot card, but I put my dot card profile on it, and so it has my Facebook, it has my Instagram, it has my YouTube channel, and so that's kind of what I'm doing. Hopefully they find the duck and then they take a picture and then they'll scan the QR code and then they will post it so that I know my ducks have been found. But just another little fun thing I like to do. Like, I just love the cruising community. It's a lot of fun. All right, so still trying to figure out the ship. It seems like it's a lot more choppy. The floors aren't as like continuous as Carnival, so I'm still a little confused about it. Right now I am on the 16th floor, which is the Miami floor. I just found a pool, Trying to figure out where like the sailway party is going to be at 5 o'clock. It's just, this ship is just, it's different. Like Carnival, like every level is like one long continuous from front to back, floor. This one, it seems like it's all chopped up. You walk a section and then there's a row of mirrors there. Then you have to go up or down. So just trying to get like the lay of the land right now as far as this ship goes. Another thing I noticed different is the drinks here on MSC. They are very strong. So Carnival, they have a 15 drink limit on their drink package, but I feel like the drinks are like maybe a shot, maybe less than a shot. So 15 I feel like is more doable. Here I watched them make my drink and they put 2 shots in it. I don't know what this is called. It's like Captain of the Sea something. I'm not even going to try to say it because I always mess up words. But one, I think it's my new favorite drink. But I watched them make, they put 2 shots in it. So I feel like the drinks are definitely stronger here on MSC. And as far as I can tell, there is no limit to how many drinks you can have. So it is about 1:30 and I'm 4 drinks in. Not that I drink a lot, but I got a drink as soon as I got on, and then I went up to my room, got another drink, etc., etc. So that is one big thing I've noticed between Carnival and MSC right now is the drink package, and the ships are more, the ships on MSC are more, I guess, chopped up, I guess is a good way to put it. But I'm still trying to figure out where the party is, so I'm going to keep exploring the ship. So let's go. So this right here is the jungle pool. You can see the theming with like the jungle chairs. From what I read online, this pool is deep. It has its own bar. I like the theming though. The theming is pretty cool here. So they got beanbag chairs at the jungle gym, or the jungle pool. They are pretty comfortable. I don't know how I'm gonna get up though, because I'm old. But I could see me spending some time here, drinking my Captain of the Callispo, or whatever it's called. Enjoying the view. There is a lot of glass here. The sides of the ship, a lot of glass on the sides of ships. Not a bad spot that I've found yet to sit here and drink. Every bar has a wall of glass, a wall of windows, so you can sit here and enjoy the ocean and drink your drink. I just hope with the storm coming in, because right now there's a hurricane, and I just hope the ship's not rocky when we actually start moving, because right now we're still in port, so obviously everything is still pretty stable. So anyway, I'm gonna go try to find the Bridge of Views, which I believe is a glass walkway at the back of the ship. After that, I'm gonna go down to the 8th floor and check out the, the boardwalk around the ship. And there's another pool back there. I think it's called the South Beach Pool. So, like I said, just trying to learn the lay of the land, the lay of the ship, and try to figure out where everything is for the party at 5 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I don't know if I mentioned it, but that is when the emergency drills, the manifest is, which from what I think I saw, you have to stay in your room and they show it on TV, is my understanding. So we'll see when that actually happens. But yeah, right now just still kind of hanging out, enjoying the ship, learning it, seeing all the sights and sounds. So here is the aquatic part. It's kind of cool. All right, so this is the Miami Beach. I don't know if I've already filmed this, but this looks like it's the main pool. Actually, I think there's like 3 or 4 different pools here, but I feel like this is the main one. Like, if you were on Carnival, this would be the Lido deck. All right, here is the Bridge of Sights. Bridge of Size, not Bridge of Sights. So this is the little glass walkway. So this is at the back of the ship. Once again, we're still in port. So this is the one elevator I've seen that actually has buttons. Most of the elevators you look at, you tell them where you want to go, you get in, and it automatically goes. All right, so they have an adults area as well as Carnival. Little pool back here. Looks like they might have a bar or something to eat. Oh, they got another bar back here. This is the South Beach Bar. I love all the seating options. There is a lot of places to sit and just drink and people watch. Or just people watch if drinking's not your thing. That's pretty cool. A little billiard room with a pool table. And here's another bar. Doesn't look like it's stocked yet. I don't know if they open it or not, but there's some live music it looks like it could be. This one is called the Haven Lounge. So it's about 2:10 and there are still people coming on. So my advice, if you are gonna book a cruise, try to check in as soon as possible. I know Carnival is a week before the cruise starts, or maybe it's 2 weeks, but check in as soon as possible so you can get your early check-in, because if you're paying for the drink package, why not start at 11:30 drinking as opposed to 2 or 3 when you get on? You know what I mean? That extra 3 hours, it's not a big deal, but like, you know, it's an extra 3 hours. You get to enjoy your cruise. You already paid for it. So my advice is to check in as soon as possible. All right, so we were at the bar drinking and we just got told that we have to go back to our room for the safety briefing. So it's about 3:45 right now. I believe the safety briefing is going to be at 4 to 5. So we are, when I say we, I mean everybody on the ship has to go back to their room. And so I am headed back to my room to attend the safety briefing. And then after that, they have the sail away party at 5 o'clock. And so that's kind of what's going on right now. So here I go. I'm going back to the room for the muster call, the emergency drill. Like on Carnival, as soon as you get on, you go and you check in. They show you how to don a lifeboat. On MSC, you go to your room and you watch a video on the TV. So that's kind of what we're doing. They shut down the bars and all that. So I am walking back to my room. Hopefully my luggage is there. And we will see what this emergency video entails.
To know these important safety procedures, then you can relax and really enjoy your cruise.
One thing that's different about MSC versus Carnival is you go up to your room, they close down all the bars, they close down the food, they close down everything. At 4 o'clock, you have to go up to your room, you have to watch a video on your TV, and then the captain announces over a loudspeaker, you need to go to your assembly station. And so the assembly station is, it's on the back of your card, and it is on the back of the door. So let me show you real quick. So it's on the back of the door. Proceed to your assembly station, and I am assembly station Echo. And so now I'm getting ready to head to assembly station Echo to complete the emergency muster, emergency procedures, whatever you want to call it. And so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. The party's at 5 o'clock, and then after that, the Facebook group did their own. They did like a bar crawl type event. So I am going to go ahead and attend that event. And they're starting at, I want to say it was the South Beach and ending at another bar. I don't know right offhand, but that's what's going on at 9 o'clock. So another thing that's different than Carnival is to go to the Broadway shows, you have to make a reservation first. And then if everybody doesn't show up, then they let standbys. So I went ahead and made a reservation for me to go to the show. I have to go to deck 6. I'm all the way up on 15. So I have to go to deck 6 and check in, and they don't want us to take the elevator. So I am taking the stairs. So it's going to be a minute. You know, we're pretending it's an emergency, which is, it's more than Carnival does, so whatever. But at least if I go to deck 6, at least then I have the bars right there, so that's good, right? Gotta look on the bright side. So here I am walking down all the stairs. All right, so I just did the drill, and now we're going to deck 16 to do the party. And now the sail away party is at 5 o'clock, so I am walking there right now. So right now, I'm kind of curious to see how this deck party is going to go. All the bars close down, and I think they open back up at 5 o'clock as soon as the party starts. So I'm definitely interested. We haven't started moving yet. I am about 10 minutes away from the party. They're just playing music and people are dancing on the dance floor. It's almost like there's no structure to this. We're just kind of waiting to see what they're going to do. Duck number 5 hidden, and it's only day 1. I am on the 15th floor, and so I got the ducks ready. We're gonna go down to the 11th floor, and we are gonna hide these on their door handles so their kids can find them. And go about our day. Always doing what I can to spread cheer and joy. It's for people. So we are going forward of the ship for this one. It's a long walk. This ship is definitely bigger than the Carnival cruises I've been on before, but the ship is nice. Like I've said before, the ship is nice. However, it's not as fun. It's not a party ship like Carnival is. So, but whatever. We're gonna go drop off the second duck, a little devil, because it's Halloween, so ducks are dressed up in costume. There we go. I'm a man of the people. They asked for their kid to get a duck, and I delivered. That's what I do. Try to make people happy. All right, so tonight for dinner, they have like an ethnic side, and tonight was Indian, so pretty excited. Got some naan bread. I do like the bread, and then we have the curry and rice. So tonight I'm eating Indian food. I feel like one of the big critiques about MSC was the food, so it's my first time eating their food, but I do like the fact that they have the Indian food, and so I'm gonna try it, and hopefully it's good. All right, so I had 2 plates of Indian food. It was pretty good. The food isn't that bad. You know, one of the big reviews I've read, one of the big complaints is the food wasn't very good, but so far I've been happy with it. I've only eaten 2 meals though. The show starts 7:30, so I just ate dinner and just kind of hanging out. All right, so one thing that's different on MSC is for their shows, you actually have to make a reservation. And if you look in your app, it actually opens up 24 hours before the first night. That's what mine said. So I made the reservation. There was actually somebody in front of me who did not make a reservation. They went to scan their card, and they said that the first night it's okay, but for the rest of the nights, you have to actually go on there and make a reservation. So that's something that's different than Carnival. I know I compare everything to Carnival because that's what I'm used to. Carnival, you just kind of walk in, you find your seat, you order a drink, etc., etc. But for MSC, there's no drinking in the auditorium, and you have to have a reservation. So kind of two big differences. I feel like the theater is not as big either. So they do the shows twice a night, kind of like Carnival does, 7:30, 9:30. So if you have an early reservation or early dining, you can still make the 9:30, and if you have a late dining, you can still go to the 7:30 one. But that's kind of like that is, I guess, my first thoughts on the show. What I've read online is a lot of the shows, since MSC is actually a foreign company, a lot of the shows are more like like dance and we'll say acrobatic type show, less talking because the clientele are foreign, so not everybody speaks English, so a lot of it is more visual as far as their shows go. So we will see. It's the first time I've ever done a MSC show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. My name is Dave. I'm your cruise and entertainment director. My job is to make sure that you are having a great entertainment through and through.
Shines in the night for you.
Any treasure.
Once upon a time, for the forgotten deep ice, floating memories, for the crystal shining seas, get the secrets of the world.
just got done watching the Peter Pan show. There wasn't a whole lot of words, to be honest. A lot of dancing, a lot of acrobatics, and it was a pretty cool show. I think I did like this better than I like Carnival, to be honest with you, because Carnival is just, it's a bunch of 80s music. It's just 80s songs, 80s, 90s songs, where this was actually like I said, acrobatics. There was kind of, I don't think there was really a storyline. Kind of like Carnival, there's really no storyline. It's just different acts, if you will. The story was supposed to be like kind of Peter Pan, but then there was like a dinosaur in the middle of it. So it's about 8:30. I know there's a bar crawl going on at 9, which some people in the group, they decided to, on Facebook, they set up a group, MSC Seaside cruise, October 26th through the 29th. Somebody took it upon themselves to start that Facebook group, and I guess that's fairly common when you go on cruises. Somebody in the group set up a bar crawl that starts at 9 o'clock, starting at one bar and going through 4 or 5 different bars throughout the night. I don't know if I'm going to make it, to be honest. I've been drinking since 12. Not that I'm bragging or anything like that, but I'm also getting a little tired now because it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. Well, it's 8:24 to be exact, so I don't know if I'm going to make it to the bar crawl. But in case I don't, I just want to say, thanks for watching this video. This is day 1 on my MSC 3-day cruise to the Bahamas, going to their private island. If you made it this far, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming along with me, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the night. Tomorrow they're going to their private island, and I'm gonna go check that out, bring you guys along so you guys can see what is on the private island. But if you made it this far, once again, hey, I appreciate it, and thank you for hanging out with me. And until next time, have a great night.